Hi, this is Pallavi Sharda. You're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
When you just maybe at times see these reports that there could have been any heroine whatsoever in front of Ranbir Kapoor and why Pallavi Sharda. And do you feel that somewhere people coming from outside the industry somehow they have a bit of a tough time?
I definitely do think, because I think once you prove your mettle, the opportunities are the same, but you need to work harder at getting that exposure. And at taking, and people are a little cynical when you come from outside, but I think that's changing in the industry. In the couple of years that I've been here, I've seen an attitudinal change.
Right.
You know, Abhinav's done a great thing by saying I will audition new girls because I want to be someone who promotes new talent. So I hope more people follow that mold and they think of this as a success story if it's a good film.
Personally, what is, as a viewer, what do you have to say about the movie?
For me, it is just a masala rom-com. It's like an Indian dude, where's my car? You know, it's kind of slapstick at times, but not in a way which doesn't make you laugh. It always makes you laugh.
Right.
I think one of there are two kind of hidden talents, and one is Neetu ji. She's really done a brilliant job in the film. And obviously Rishi Kapoor ji and Ranbir are fantastic. And then there's also Amitosh Nagpal, who plays T2, Ranbir's sidekick. He is hilarious. Like, I would be watching his scenes and I'd forget that I was meant to be acting. And I was like, oh, sorry, I'm not meant to be laughing here. I'm meant to be acting with you.
Hand talking Nache, you're actually dancing with all the Kapoors together. You know, many of the actresses, they must have really bitched about it, like, hey,
You're so cynical about actresses. Are they not supportive?
I'm saying in a light-hearted way actually. But you know, but the thing is, the envy is something that is very that is human nature. I'm not saying jealousy, but envy is something which is very, very human actually.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it was an envious.
Three big Kapoors and the way they are presented, and I think you're holding yourself very, very nicely in terms of your performance as well, in terms of your dancing as well. Yeah,
it was an envious position. I didn't quite realize what was happening until the moment where the four of us were in one shot.
Right.
And usually I pride myself on being quite decent when it comes to dancing, but I was so starstruck at one moment that we have to do this step where we're clicking and jumping, and I just jumped the opposite way to all of them because it was Rishiji's birthday and so many, you know, veteran stars had come to wish him.
Sure.
So I was looking around saying, oh my god, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so, and look at who I'm dancing next to. So yeah, it was surreal, to say the least.
Is it something that you're consciously working upon, that now since you have obviously entered the big league in terms of with the big movie coming up and everything, that maybe there has to be like a proper 360-degree change as far as Pallavi Sharda is concerned, because now you can't afford to be starstruck because there'll be other. I mean, you've seen how people have reacted to you in my.
To be honest, I think there were those moments, but you know, while we were acting together, I forgot that they were the legends that they are, because they're so good at getting into character and they're so professional. They come to the set as an actor, not as a star. And because the four of our characters are so interlinked and integral to the story, it was very important that we had the right rapport when we were shooting. So Rishi ji, Neetu ji were just so normal with me, as is Ranbir. And I think again I have to give them credit, because they don't know who I am. I've come from nowhere, but they never made me feel that way.
The entire link-up bit that is happening between you and Abhinav, how do you react to it? Abhinav has very strongly reacted to those kind of aspersions that are cast in every film. It is so demeaning for her after being selected through such a tough process of auditioning, but I guess these stories are planted so that the girl and film gets talked about, and at the end of the day, it does help the film occupy the mind space of people, so I don't bother clarifying. That's what Abhinav has said.
I think I just have to say ditto to him. It's a very big thing that he has spoken about it, and it's very nice of him to do that, because there are aspersions which are cast on your character, and it is demeaning, because I have worked very hard. I mean, I think you've also seen my journey for the last couple of years, and I've always made it a point that any role I get should be on merit. It should be through an audition. You know, I wanted to do this whole thing in a very dignified manner, and I'm very lucky to have met the correct people who share that mindset and mind space. So it's what it is. You come to this industry and you realize that people will write things about you, so you don't bother about it too much, because if you start bothering about it, then you spiral. And I'm just trying to concentrate on what's good, which is the fact that this film's happening, I'm in it, and hopefully it'll do well.